Welcome to solverfy.
All right. So for this problem, we have 4 reactions. So for the first reaction, we have iridium uh, 235 and the plus 1 neutron. It becomes xenon 140 plus an unknown element and plus the neutron. So we need to find out what this element is. So on the left-hand side, we can count how many the total mass. So the total mass basically just A equal to 235, which is the mass of the uranium, and the plus 1 mass of the proton, of the neutron, which is 1. So total mass is a 236, and the number of proton on the left-hand side is just the proton just comes from the uranium. So this is equal to 92. And we should have the same values on the right hand side. On the right hand side, the xenon contain number of proton equal to 54. So we can find out the number of proton contained in the y element. So this will be zy equal to 92 minus 54, which equal 38. And the total mass will be AY equal to the total mass on the left-hand side, which is 236 minus the mass of this one plus this one, which is 140 and minus 1. So the solution is 95. So for the y element, we should have the mass 95, and we have number of proton 38. So if we look up the periodic table, we can find that this element is strontium 95. Okay, so this is the first reaction. And for the second reaction, it's similarly, we have so uranium 235 plus neutron, it becomes, let me see. Oh no, sorry. Okay, so it becomes iodine 139 plus an unknown element and plus a neutron. So just use the same method. You can see that the y element contain the total mass AY equal to 236 minus 130. Right, there's 2 neutron here. Right, so minus 139 minus 2. So this is the same as the previous one, which is 95. And the number of proton will be 92. So zy in this case, 92 minus. So for the iodine, the number of proton is 53. Yeah. So minus 53. So the solution is 39. So for the new element, we have total mass 95, and we have number of proton 39. So we just look up the periodic table. We can see that this element is yttrium with mass 95. Okay. And for the third one, we have reaction uranium 235 plus N. It becomes some unknown elements and plus let me check, zirconium 100. Yeah, zirconium 100 and plus 2N. So we can see that total mass of the X will be equal to 236 minus the mass of the zirconium, which is 100, and minus 2. So this is equal to 134. And the number of proton Zx will be equal to uh, 92 minus the number of proton in the zirconium, which is 40. So this gives us 52. So for the X element, we have number of proton 52, and we have the mass 134. So this element is tellurium. Sorry, tellurium 134. And for the last reaction, it's similarly. I do not have much room here, but uh, basically the reaction is uranium. Just spare some room here. Uranium plus neutron, it becomes two elements. Uh, this one and this rubidium and the plus B times n. We want to find out B. So you just use the same method and you can see that B equal, you can just check out the total mass. So on the left hand side, the total mass is still the 236. And on the right hand side, you count the mass of the these two elements and you can find the number of B. So you see that B equals 3 here. 3. Okay. So yeah, that's it. I just re-put here. So finally I can find out B equal 3 for the last one. Okay.